Greetings, Keishlings. Keisha Brown here with my live reaction, One Piece, chapter 1097. Alright, I want to make clear on something because I see the title and it's Jenny. I said for some stupid reason that Jenny was Luffy's mom because of the whole big eater thing. It's Bonnie's mom. It's just Bonnie's mom. But yeah, I just a derp. Also, let's see here. We've got. Wait. Okay, there's Jenny, I'm guessing. And. What the heck are you doing? Kuma actually has ears on top of his head, which is kind of weird. See, cover request from Takashi. Bartholomew Kuma. The Bartholomew Kuma. Hunting salmon in the river. Alright. Interesting. My God, he's a big boy for 17. I mean, that makes sense. It's like 22 feet tall or something and close to it. 8 years after the God Valley incident, several months have passed. Well, I'd say more than several months. It says 8 years later. Kumachi, I'm begging you. I always come here when your father was around, so I was very surprised when he suddenly vanished. He raised an excellent son that became a pastor. Your parents must be proud. This is a poor kingdom full of old people. It's better now, thank you very much. So he's a healer, be it of the soul and the body, because of his pawpaw fruit. And his morals guide the people. Me next. My waist hurts like hell. Thank you. It's the miraculous hands. Can you do this on weekdays? He can't. He can only do it on Sundays. Oh, well, there's Jenny. Okay, she really does look like Bonnie, so yeah, straight up confirmed now. You don't even pay for the service. What shameless old people. Jenny the Stingy has appeared. Shut up. This isn't a camp or a hospital. She is pretty, but foul-mouthed. But still, it won't stop the confessions from the old people around town. Don't change the topic. Is Kumachi around? Just seeing his face soothes our heart. I'm glad to hear that. This happened because you keep pampering them, Kumachi. So she's 21. Wait. He's only 17 and she's 21. She was like 4 and he was... How old was he in that flashback, I think? Wait. Okay, I gotta do some quick math now because... chapter gotta be weird like that all of a sudden. Where is the calculator? Calculator. Okay, if he's 17 and it's been 8 years, that means he was 9. Okay, so she was 4. Now we're gonna add 8 years to that. She'd be 12. She is a buxom fucking 12-year-old. Unless those years were off, I am not sure what the hell's going on. Oh, that's because we can donate anything to Kumachi because of the heavenly tribute we're struggling to survive. But the king has changed, right? The new king, Bikori, has a reputation as a cold-blooded king. Oh, he demands sick people like us pay the heavenly tribute. The prison is horrible, too. It's horrible. Gramps was locked in the prison and he died of starvation. Died of starvation? He won't give the prisoners a meal. What a stingy king. He's a jerk. Is he actually listening in on them? Oh, this is bad if that's the case. Because, like, that's literally him, and there's a Din Din Mushi. And I think he's listening to this. He's a jerk who only thinks about what celestial dragons say. If we weren't sick, we would have already killed it. I'll take away light pain or sickness. So please come every week. Thank you, Kumachi. Wait, can he take away, like, hunger? But I guess that would be dangerous, because then you wouldn't know if you were about to die of starvation. Thank you, Kumachi. So they leave, and he just has a giant bubble of all their pain and suffering. What does he have to do? Oh my god, he takes it on himself. And Jenny can't stand to see it. You keep doing this week after week. They don't know your pain, Kumachi. It can't be helped. Someone's got to take the mass extraction of pain and suffering to make it vanish. If I leave it, it'll return to the original part. Oh, okay. So it has to be given to somebody. All right. I don't think that was ever mentioned before, but I'm happy as long as everyone can be happy. I'm sorry I made you worry. If I trained to be strong, that's not the problem. But we've got some food here. Let's eat. Yay, food! 25 years ago, so 22-year-old Kuma, so this is about 5 years later. Let's get married. Why not? No. Let's do it. You love me, don't you? I'll make you happy. Of course I'm happy, but I'm the one who has Buccaneer blood. My wife and son are different. Please spare them. He just doesn't want the cycle of pain and suffering to continue. I don't want to make you suffer. Look, it's another article about the freedom fighters. Oh, so that's already started, so you haven't joined yet. I thought everyone's theories was that, like, he joined up and they just all formed right then. But no, they formed before that. They've caused a lot of protests in every kingdom. The government has finally issued a warrant for them. Dragon. Oh, he doesn't have the face tattoo. Interesting. And this is 25 years ago, so he had that tattoo presumably for a little while. Maybe that was to obstruct his face a little bit so people didn't realize it was him, but then again, that also marks him even more so because I think they have his updated picture. He's a cool person. He must be someone's hero. Someday I'd head out to the sea and spend my life helping people. He's such a good guy. Oh, is someone home? It's the lovely Jenny. We caught a lot of fish and we want to give them to you. Wait, those are the two guys that we've seen. I forget. I think it was in Teching 101's video pointing out who they were, but I can't remember what they are now. But they were also in the cover story. Oh, thank you, Gyo. That hurt. So she just threw something at him. Stupid. 22 years ago, a huge incident happened. Give back the people you've kidnapped. Kumachi, help. Do you want to deny the kingdom's army, you big monster? Sorbet Kingdom, Lower City, 25-year-old Kuma. It's the pastor from Southern City. Didn't you hear, Pastor? The law has changed. We're free to use every person from Southern City. You want to enslave them? Oh, wait, he's wearing his hat now. Boy, he's been wearing that hat for a minute. I won't forgive you. So he uses, like, his pawpaw fruit, though it almost looks like Ursa shock. It's treason! My king, this policy is a bit... The citizens only take this as a bad policy. Don't worry. So he's gotten old. Don't worry, people get confused by titles so easily, but soon we'll start to look down on southern people. What? Starting today, the northern area will be the Sorbet Kingdom. The heavenly tribute citizens paid to the world government is decided by the value of the citizens. Therefore, old people who pay a little are a pain in the ass. If we cut them off, our country will flourish. But also, it's the poor people that you tax. You don't really tax the rich that much. And who's buying most of their products? Who's making most of their products? You don't get what artisans are. They're the poor, lower class people. So now, all of them have been put into prison. Why are you guys also arrested? We ran amok and demanded them to give you back. But we were beaten up. We still lack funding. Okay, so that's Dragon. Like mercenaries, we lend a helping hand to rebellions in order to overthrow kings. We will teach those who wish to join the military how to handle weapons and fight. And how can you use a weapon like that, Dragon? Wait, how much time has passed? Because Kuma has now joined the revolutionaries. This is weird. I once served in the Navy. Unfortunately, I didn't find any justice in there. Oh, so Garp actually made him join the Navy. Okay. From Navy to revolutionaries, you only want to help people. I will follow you, Dragon. I won't let you regret it. You've come back, Kumachi. Come home sometimes. We're very worried about you. I'm glad to hear that. Another 8 years had passed. Okay, so she's quite the little revolutionary, it looks like, protecting the people while Kuma's away. 14 years ago in some kingdom. You look happy, Jenny. Eh? Did you see it in my face? Well, it's about tomorrow. We'll meet up with Kumachi's division, right? That's why I'm happy. Eastern Revolutionary Army Captain Jenny. Whoa, she got up there. Captain Kuma is very lucky. Everyone idolizes and loves him. Huh, you guys idolize him, you gross brats. What a foul mouth. Main Revolutionary Headquarters, Baltigo. So they've had a base there for good lord. Dragon! Jenny has been captured. We're very soon an unexpected enemy has, or we're very sorry, an unexpected enemy has news of upset, and there's no break, it looks like, so that's great. Love that. Okay, so we're getting more of Kuma's backstory, which, to be honest, I thought was over, but no, filling in the blanks of when he joined the revolutionaries, which was a lot later in his life than I would have thought, but I like his humbleness as he grew up and always wanting to help people, helping the poor and the ill and the old, you know, getting rid of their pains and whatnot, but, you know, that's only a quick fix. It's kind of like the fatigue that Luffy would had and all the pain and suffering he had gotten taken out of him. So it's only temporary if you leave it alone, apparently, as it's now revealed. So that's interesting. I don't recall that being a thing. But, so yeah, it'll return to the person if someone else doesn't take it on, like Zoro did for Luffy. So, okay, makes sense, works. He married Jenny in his 20s, so they've been together for a good long while. That's nice. So, yeah, based on his age, which I can't quite recall how old Kuma is at the present. Let's see here. Kuma Million. How old are you? Let's see. He is only 47. And that he was like 25? Or around 25. So, yeah. Bonnie could be as old as her early 20s or as young as anyone suspects at this point. Because it's been hinted for a little while now that Bonnie might actually be a lot younger than, like, she portrays herself because of her devil fruit, you know, like, she has very childlike antics and, you know, her love of her parents and all that are very childlike, so it's possible that with her devil fruit being able to manipulate ages that she made herself into an older person so that she could, do the things she wanted and had to do in order to survive, especially when her mother presumably dies, be it as a revolutionary or all that. Eventually, Kuma apparently takes over the Sorbet Kingdom. We still don't fully see that. In the Sorbet Kingdom, good lord, that king is horrible. Like, you know, basically selling off his own citizens as slaves to pay the heavenly tribute, which then it's like, what happens when you run out of slaves? Like, where are you going to make your money? Are you going to start taxing the rich people that you've kind of cornered off into a nice little gated community, so to speak, of the island? So it's like, oh, and what are they going to do? They're going to stop paying the tribute, and then you lose your status, and then we run into the problem. Do you start selling them off too? You see the problem here, right? Stupid policies lead to stupid ramifications. But, so yeah, Kuma has always been a good guy. Like, but him not wanting to pass on that lineage of the Buccaneer tribe is a noble goal. He doesn't want people to suffer, Jenny, any children they might have, later Bonnie. But I don't really know what to expect from this. Like, obviously we know Bonnie's a thing, but she doesn't seem to, unless it's just because she's really young and we just haven't seen it, but we've seen her in an older state and she doesn't get massive. So, like, is this a thing only for the men in the Buccaneer tribe, or is it gender neutral and anybody can end up that way? Or maybe it's kind of random due to the amount of maybe Buccaneer blood or something. I'm not really sure. Genetics be weird like that. But interesting. We got to see Dragon in a young age. No tattoo yet, which I think we have seen him without the tattoo in another flashback long ago. So, like, this is continuing on with that. So, what is the purpose of the tattoo? Is it maybe hiding some kind of scar or whatever? But I don't know. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my content, including One Punch Man, which should already be up. Links down below for all that, for all my social media, so you can keep up with that content and have ways to contact me. I stream on YouTube, where I do long form reactions, gaming, random stuff. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. We'll probably be doing a podcast in the relatively near future. We'll see, because new chapter and all that. And yeah, as always, later days. Until next time, Keishlings. Kuma's such a good guy.